Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. James making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Looking to play him in. Saint-Maximin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oyarzabal powering forward here. Oh, that's delightful.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
DiMarco. Oyarzabal. Donatoni. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Marquinhos attempts a clearance. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. India with the corner, they're first. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Kashiwa Resol have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Now it's Olise. Donatoni tries to pass it through. He's found space here. Mikel Oyarzabal is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Spread it left. Saint-Maximin, he's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. In with the challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Driving forward. Takes the shot! Olise! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Now it's Saint-Maximin.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Oh no, what has happened here? And a chance! They've scored! And Kashiwa Resol score first. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Donatoni quietly revving up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's another throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tomori spots it and intercepts. That's destined for the flank. has not gone well. And here's Sam Maximin. That's very neat. Lewandowski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold, tidy with his distribution, and he was quick to react. We are into overtime. And this is Lewandowski. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
To the screen for information
India unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
So off we go again.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's McAllister. Serginho was in no mood for any of that. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's going wide left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Donatoni. Oh, easy pickings there. India still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Hazard must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that pass isn't the best. Clipped into space. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
And the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Olise. Number 22. Gerard.
It's Doué. Let's a look and place it forward. It's Lewandowski!
McAllister.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayern. Number 7. Desiree Doué.
And he's taking no chances there.
De Bruyne.
India
Number
really
20,
are going about things in the
Messi.
right fashion, Peter.
Number
It's great to
15,
see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more
Substitution
urgent
in
now.
progress.
You know, the interest value...
Oh, he's been caught on Doué!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar looking to receive it in space. He has a look up. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now the ball in. Peruzzi claims it without any fuss. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's looking wide. Drills one in. And that should get the job done.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. Tries to play it through. Played out to the left flank. Not where it came from. Real chance! And that's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Robert Lewandowski.
Takes a shot!
Robert
Oh no,
Lewandowski.
that could be a costly miss.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hazard making good progress. Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne.
Nearly 3 minutes at a time.
Can he get on the end of this? Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee's come over. It's a red card. India are down to 10 men. Vardiol. And it's Neymar. Thinks about the shot. He's in a great position here. He'll try from distance. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is the last of the action. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And now I'd just like to read out
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Hernandez has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And no, just off target. Dani Olmo. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, he's got space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Pedri. Dani Olmo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Drills one in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Counts! And it's come back out to him. And he thumps it clear. Van Dijk. And it's Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Pass is just off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Spread out to the left. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van de Ven. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
The major moment in the game. For sure. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Goal! After 19 minutes is number 21, Robert Lewandowski.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more...
He's having a pop! Oh, it's a vicious effort. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a searching pass, and he welcomes it in. Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. In by count. They've got a corner here. Mohun Bagan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Has to go back here. Chance for a shot! India are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Here's found. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Donatoni.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Applies the finish! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Doku. Oh, Lewandowski! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Mohun Bagan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van de Ven wins the duel this time. Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Hernandez.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Played through for the wide man. Dani Olmo, Szoboszlai, and it's Rice. That has been cut short. Hernandez. That ball looks a good one. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot. Well taken goal. And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
India are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second half is up and running.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Yamal, great chance! Gerrard attempts a clearance. Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Rice, driven in, only partially clear. Back in once more. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. And this is Count. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So, what can they come up with here? And this, an opportunity to pull level. It's a loose ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk makes the interception. Hernandez. Pedri. Count has it in a wide position. Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
It's Gerrard! Rice. Almost an hour gone. Kilishoy has been caught there, it's a foul. Henderson. Dani Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rice plays it short.
Bagan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Serginho making good progress. And this is Gerrard. Doku! And that's a good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Doku. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18.
India now in a
Polite.
position far
Number
more
13.
desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath
Coming
of
on the
fresh air,
field,
Peter, and now they can
number
fill their lungs
23.
and just blow them away.
Number 5.
Thinks about... Goes for a shot!
Number 7.
Perilously close.
Number 20, Messi. Substitution in progress.
And it's Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's had it nicked away. Messi. Looking for the run. Doué. Well timed, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Dani Olmo. Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Shevchenko might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Now it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Not shoots! He's got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.